Crossroads today.
Hello and welcome to Community Crossroads. I'm Shauna Curry. Here's a look at what's coming up on this week's show. The League of Women Voters of Victoria is making a new presence, and we'll talk with us about how to get to know your candidates. Plus, an egg extravaganza with some high-flying fun for the entire family. But first, we're going to start talking about the potential for the transfer of UHV to the Texas A&M University System and what that would mean. So we are joined now by Woodrow Wilson Wagner II, who is a local political expert, to kind of talk this through. This is a legislative issue that will be decided by lawmakers. So thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And so how does this process work? Tell us a little bit about, this is a possibility right now. So what do we need to keep an eye on?
Right. So there's about 10,000 bills that have been filed during the session of the Texas legislature. And if we look historically, of those 10,000, maybe 2,000 of those become law. So this is just one right now of those 10,000 bills. Now, the good news is this bill has gone to committee. And last week, there was a hearing of the Education Committee in the Texas Senate where a number of representatives from Victoria testified. So that's a very, very good sign that it got a committee hearing. Next, we're waiting for a committee vote to see if it leaves the committee and then goes on in the process. But by all indications, this is looking really, really good. It seems that our Senator Lois Kolkhorst has done some really, really good work talking to folks about this and telling them about the benefits. And I think the testimony that we heard from our local folks last week really, really helped this.
All right, some good, strong. And if anyone wants to go back and watch that, it is available online.
I would highly encourage people to watch that, to listen to our mayor, to listen to community representatives like Ben Keating, to listen to our president of our Victoria Economic Development Corporation. I think that's probably the most important part of this, is the opportunity for more economic growth and prosperity in Victoria. As Jonas Titus said during his testimony, we are being held back right now economically because we don't have education programs that meet the industry needs. If we become part of the Texas A&M system, we have the opportunity to offer new degree programs like agriculture and engineering, which have huge revenues here in the Crossroads area. So economically, this could be a huge win for Victoria. Whether you're for A&M or not, I think everybody's for economic growth and prosperity.
Absolutely. But, looking at the other side of it, is there anyone against it at this point, or is there a downside if this does go through?
What I'm hearing in the community as potential downsides are people are concerned that tuition rates will go up. And I would encourage people with that concern to look at the actual bill that's being proposed. Tuition rates will not be going up. That would take an act of then the Board of Regents for the Texas A&M University System to have a separate vote on that. But if this transfer goes through, nothing will change in terms of tuition or status for our students. They will simply become students of the Texas A&M University System, but pay the same tuition they are now at UHV.
Yeah, there is really a lot of information in that bill that explains the whole process and how, what that would look like, how it would work. So we encourage people to go through and read all of that. And of course, we'll continue talking with you through this process and, kind of see how it plays out, and a great way to learn about how our legislative system works as well. So, all right, wonderful insight from Woodrow. We appreciate your time here, and we'll hear from you again here in just a few minutes on another topic.
Okay, thank you so much, Shauna.
All right. Well, coming up next, we will hear from a Victoria ISD school board candidate on why he's running and the impact he wants to have on education in the community.